Guys, how's it going? MasterBucks here, and welcome on back to another episode of the Manchester United Career Mode. This is FC25, you already knew that by now, and look at where we are. 5th place. Would you believe at one point in the previous episode, we were down into 19th. We've had a massive recovery. We're on a bit of a winning streak or undefeated streak, but it's really helped us out. Our last loss was on the 3rd of October to Porto. Since then, we've won 8 of our last 9 games, just a draw to Leicester, that's it. A hugely needed run of good form. The team is performing pretty bloody well. We've got players going up and overall, but with that said, we do have maybe a couple of outs, an injury here to Ugarte. But we're in a much better position now, thankfully, to start off this episode than we were at the start of the last episode. We're in December at the beginning of the month. The beginning of every new month means, of course, a new batch of Youth Academy scout reports as well. And we have found, there he is, one fella from Nepal, from, of course, this infamous Gupta family. Paritosh Gupta, 16 years of age, looks like he's got a solid max overall of 68, but the potential looks solid as well. Minimum 72, max 92. Absolutely fantastic, gonna bring him in. I think that's 3 members of the Gupta family that we're up to. Anyway, switching it over to England. And we have found another pretty solid looking option here in Jordan Bennett, a centre attacking midfielder with, again, good max, high overall 69, and the potential being in a pretty good solid range as well. We can get him in for sure. Bloody hell, how did I not spot this fella as well, by the way? He probably doesn't have as high an overall, but minimum 83 potential. Oh my God, yes. Even this guy, Peter Bailey, looks pretty good. Minimum 82 potential. We can do that as well. And again, finally in Sweden, there's probably not a lot of super high overall players. Best potential I see here is Marcus Olsen, but I think we're probably good because we did sign already one pretty solid keeper option. And that man was Jacob Axelsen, who, despite being the lowest rated player in this youth academy, has the highest potential by far. Only just followed by Ellis Sharp, who we just promoted, and Peter Bailey, who we just promoted as well. I am actually going to go ahead here and sign all of these 17-year-olds, including Paritosh Gupta, so we're promoting another Gupta member into the Manchester United main squad. Axelsen's going to get a promotion, and this Ellis Sharp fella is definitely going to get a promotion too. Another young, up-and-coming, promising striker enters Manchester United. We have a few of those. We now have Gupta and Sharp, but we also, of course, have Rasmus Højlund, and in the starting 11, Joshua Zirkzee, who has been doing a pretty good job, but as we spoke in the last episode, we are keen to bring in a slightly higher rated, more world-class level striker. And those options, of course, were Antoine Griezmann, Cristiano Ronaldo, Ollie Watkins, Victor Gyökeres, and Randall Kolo Muani. And you might be wondering, who are those other 2 players in the transfer shortlist? That would be Frankie de Jong, ladies and gentlemen, and a left back that is rumored to be going to Manchester United and that I wouldn't mind trying to get. It is Milos Kerkez. But for now, let's focus on the strikers. Of course, a lot of you were keen on seeing maybe Ronaldo return. I saw one comment say something about, oh, he can come in and be the experienced striker to teach the young strikers on their way up. And like, I didn't mind that option, but at the same time, I am just still a little too concerned about his age, his declining overall. He won't be teaching the youngsters for that long with how fast he'll drop off in overall. He'll literally be, I reckon, an 80 or even in the 70s by maybe halfway through next season. But by far, the most requested option, it wasn't Griezmann, it wasn't Ollie Watkins, and it wasn't Randall Kolo Muani. It is, of course, Victor Gyökeres. Ladies and gentlemen, you made your voices more than heard. We are bringing in this star Swedish striker. They want 72 million. We have got a pretty tidy budget, so we'll be able to get him in, no problem. 163 million right now, to be precise. So let's make our move, ladies and gentlemen. Manchester United is about to have a star new number 9. I'm not going to play around too much with him. I am going to come out with an okay offer, 55 million. I know that won't be enough, but it won't scare him away. They have come back actually with something quite reasonable, 60 million with a sell-on clause. And you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to bump that sell-on clause percentage down to 5%, round it to 60. Surely we agree on this. And yeah, we do. We have got ourselves a new striker. Ladies and gentlemen, Victor Gyökeres is coming to Manchester United, but not quite yet though. That is the key. Starting from January 1st, he will be joining Manchester United, but we are, of course, at the beginning of December. Can't wait for him to join. Of course, though, we now have a little bit of cash left over for these two, Gyökeres and De Jong. We will wait and see what exactly their prices are going to be. Maybe De Jong might be a bit too expensive for us with cash left over, but surely we can sell a player or two, make it happen. Those are my targets going into January. Anyway, for now, let's get back into the actual football. We have a game here against Everton to start off this big month. Bloody huge month. Everton, Arsenal away. Might want to play that one. Of course, a Manchester derby. That's going to be huge as well. But we're going to start off with a sim here against Everton. Are you kidding me? Oh, wow. We had a lot of sim luck, or we had no sim luck before the previous episode. We started to get a little bit of it last time, but now we are right back to being turned over by the sims. I wanted to get that game out of the way so we could focus on this, Arsenal versus Manchester United. But well, either way, we'll play the game against Arsenal. With Ugarte injured, I'm actually going to do something maybe. I'm going to experiment a little bit here. I'm going to replace Ugarte with actually Lisandro Martinez, moving him up to center defensive midfield, and Ugarte can just sort of come off here, and I'll put Harry Maguire in as a center back partnership alongside De Ligt. Martinez originally kind of more of a defensive midfielder anyway, and he really will do well in that position. He's got, to be honest, better passing stats than Kobe Mino. So I believe in Martinez in that position. I believe in this team to be able to turn around the unfortunate result to Everton and to get a huge win here at the Emirates. Joshua Zirkzee will lead the team from the front, but for how long? Only the rest of the month, you would think. I'm sure he's going to be pretty keen to score a bucket load of goals in between then and now, so that way he can prove we made a mistake and we need to keep starting him. That's for damn sure. Let's see what he's got. Let's see if we can take down this Arsenal side. Come on. We've lost our 9-game undefeated streak. We need to start a new one. Oh, no. What are you coming forward to Lit for? Oh, off of the woodwork! And Martinelli has gone and scored straight away for Arsenal. Oh my God, what is De Ligt doing coming forward like that? I did not ask him to do that. Just gave him a chance to run on through, and by then it's too late. Oh, ridiculous. Oh, come on now. We've opened up a fair bit here. Up over the top. It is just screaming for a volley, wide of the mark. Zirkzee, that is why we're bringing in Victor Gyökeres. Come on, mate. Well wide of the goal as well. All right. Kind of lucky to get that one through, actually. Shaw's running. He's not obviously the paciest of options, but the cutback is there. The ball wide by Zirkzee again, man. He's under the pressure, and he cannot put this ball on target to save his life. Oh, my God. They've done it to him again. Martinelli's come a long way out once more. Oh, my God. They are fucking killing us down that side. Gabriel Martinelli is running the show for Arsenal, or whoever's facilitating him, really, because it's through ball after through ball. And despite being right in front, Onana, bloody what a finish by Martinelli, man. You're kidding me. Great tackle there from Kobe Mino. Come on, man. We're getting back into this game. Garnacho's leading the way forward for us. That is a brilliant pass. Marcus Rashford! Much needed goal for him. And a really badly needed goal for us. That was a lovely pass. Backheel assist there from Joshua Zirkzee. He can't finish them today, but he can send away a man that is in desperate need of a goal or two. Thank God Marcus Rashford gets us a goal back. We're still in this fight. Hello. Straight up the middle. I see this again. Rashford. Oh, my God. There's a huge gap. It's got to be Zirkzee. He'll score that one. It's straight away. We've gone and leveled it up. Unbelievable turnaround here. We are level in absolutely no time. They gave Joshua Zirkzee just a huge amount of space, man. And that one is his easiest chance of the day. He has been able to convert it. Rashford with the assist. It was so easy. Straight up the middle. Oh, Kobe Mino just shoves him away. That's what I want to see. Our star boy stuffing over there, star boy. And up over the top. Oh, he just went a little too early. That would have been so good. Oh! Oh! That is criminal. We're going to go for it. We're going to have the last chance. Joshua Zirkzee get in the middle. I'll look for the cross. I don't like it. I've got Rashford at the back. That is not the right option. It's cleared away. And there will be no time. Oh, man. Could have worked that maybe a bit better in the end. Rashford having to climb up over the back was not the option I wanted. Yeah. All right. Well, we are able to come back from 2-0 down to wrestle a point. That's nice. Thank God for Marcus Rashford, actually. That's probably his most important and best game of the season thus far. Really, really important to get him going. 2-2 draw. Suppose it's not the worst result in the world away from home. But it does only have us in 6th position, which is not ideal. I would like to be a bit higher. Then again, I suppose I can't really complain. We got to remember where we were like an episode ago. 19th, up to here. It's a lot better. We got 2 games in between now and this Manchester City derby, ladies and gentlemen. We have got the Nottingham Forest game at home, and we have got Victoria Pleasant away in the Europa League. I think we will just simulate the both of those. Hopefully the sim result against Nottingham Forest is positive, and it is with a 1-0 win. Let's go. And are we going to get the same result here in the league phase of the Europa League? Just the draw again. Just checking in on how we're actually doing in the Europa League phase, and we are going okay. We're in 5th place with 2 games to go. That's fine. The gap between us though and like 9th, 10th, you know, we want to be in this top 8. It's only like 2 points, so we're still not that far away from dropping out of the top 8. And bloody Manuel Ugarte still has 7 weeks left until he comes back from his broken nose. I mean, this is why I'm keen to bring in a certain Dutch midfielder in the next, transfer window coming up. One thing I also want to do is try to get Lenny Yoro a bit more in the mix as well. I will rotate between him and Maguire quite heavily. If DeLitt needs a rest, we can do that too. But I need to get his development going as well. I think he's been at 78 this whole time. But we now head on into the Manchester derby. But look at their last couple of games, man. They're on horrible form. That's fantastic for me to see. I don't know. Hopefully, this means that they're, not going all too well. And then, just going to be an easy beat. That's what Manchester City are, really. An easy beat every time. When is the last time Manchester City actually lost to Manchester United at a home Manchester derby? I feel like it's been a long time ago. Was that like, God, I'm sure it's been more recent than this, but like when Van Persie scored that last second free kick, it's got to have been more recent than that. Maybe if I remember, I think they came back from 2-0 down to deny Man City the title win or something like that. I don't know, but either way, it's a rare occurrence is what I'm trying to get at. What does the saying go? Alex Ferguson said, not in my lifetime, now it's every time. Well, let's see if we can undo that. If we can actually find a way to win this game, I really am starting to think not only is Champions League quite possible, but if we can beat Man City, we can beat anyone. Trying to really, no, poor pass, come on, immediately talking shit, doesn't work out. How does Haaland complete that pass? Are you serious? Andre Onana, where is the pass? Oh my God, is this game listening to me at all? Great save, Onana. I don't know how he's got that ball in. Oh, that's fortuitous. Thank you very much, Fernandez. Bang, on the volley. Yeah. Had a feeling that was going wide. Oh, terrific tackle from Mino. Sets up Rashford. He loves this fixture and he loves this goddamn stadium. He loves a goal at the Etihad and he gets another one. Oh, brilliantly won back ball from Kobe Mino. And look at who's on the end of it. Look who's suddenly come back to life. Marcus Rashford and Manchester United. We are back. Rashford was like literally a passenger at the start of the season. Barely did a thing. Now look at him. Come on, Haaland being dispossessed. Rodri, good slide tackle. Taking too long to pass, man. Just don't let him go through like this. Thank you very much. And that will do it. Clean tackle, very clean first half. We lead through that man who is really showing up as of late. God bloody hell, this would be a huge result if we could hold on. Mono again, dropping defenders like crazy. That ball up over the top won't quite work, but Xerxes goes around his defender very easily. Slowing down a lot. Oh, disgusting challenge. He really slowed down out of nowhere right as I was about to shoot, though. And I don't even think that's a penalty. It will be, however, a red card for Ruben Dias. And I don't think there can be many complaints at all. It almost could be continuation into the box. Now, I am sure, surely Bruno Fernandes has got to love this situation. Will he be able to get it up and over? Will he? Come on. It's... Oh, what a goal! What a brilliant finish! Bruno Fernandes! Are you kidding me? That is a brilliant way to put your stamp on a derby match with a free kick of the highest order. That is straight up into the top corner and off of the bloody, I don't think it was the crossbar. Was it the post? It's hit the woodwork and bounced back on in. Unbelievable finish. Our first free kick of FC 25, and it goes straight up into the top bins. Oh, ladies and gentlemen, that is how you win a derby game. By sending off one of your opponents and by scoring a brilliant free kick immediately after. Oh, that is some Trivella. And Foden, oh, well, there you go. That's a little freebie. Onana pushes it straight back to Foden. Diogo Dalot slows right the hell down as soon as the ball's whipped in. And I don't know what the hell Phil Foden was doing, squatting, taking a shit in the goddamn goal. But all right, cool, sweet. Works for me, mate. You're just burning time to respond. Yeah, we'll send Garnacho away. I'd hold it in the corner. In fact, you know what? Can we just wrap this up right here? No. Win that header. Yes. Xerxes. Yes. Garnacho. Yes. Go on. Yes. Yes. No. Ha! It's fine. We took care of it. We just killed the clock. And we secure a massive win despite a little scare. Right toward the end, we win the Manchester derby away from home with a ridiculous free kick from Bruno Fernandes. The captain delivers a massive moment. We're going to jump on up to 4th place after that. That's fantastic. We're still a long way away, obviously, from the top. Aston Villa are top of the Premier League table. They lead us by 12 points currently. Still a long way to go, you know. We've got a good 22 games left. But we're moving in a fantastic direction now. 2 games again in between this game at home against Newcastle. They're up and about where we are. I think I'd want to focus on that game. So we will simulate again ahead once more with this game against You're Taking the Piss with that. 4-1. They beat us at home. Wolverhampton Wanderers away. The sim results are back to bending me over. Honestly, can someone keep count now? This is bullshit. All their hard work completely undone in the space of no time whatsoever. Honestly, am I having to play all 38 fucking games, man? If I had to guess, I think we would be maybe 8 losses, 3 wins, and a draw from Sims so far. It is just ridiculous. Anyway, look, back to the shortlist really quickly because we now have all the information on what am I saying, buddy? We got Victor Gyökeres already. On Frenkie de Jong and on Milos Kerkez here. So 78 overall, 21 years of age. He's going to have good potential and he's going to run us about 25 million. Cool. And as for de Jong, he is going to run us 107. Wow. So a bit spenny. We're going to have to spend 120 million, probably something close to that to get them. We don't have that. We only have 100 million flat, which means we might need to maybe move some players on to try to make those 2 transfers happen. And those players I'm going to add to the transfer list are going to be Johnny Evans. We haven't sold him on yet. I'm going to maybe let go of Malacia. We have barely played him at all. He's like a 3rd choice left back. I think we can let him go to bring in Kerkez. And also Victor Lindelof. He's barely really had any appearances at all, maybe 2, I would say at best. But yeah, anyway, we will focus on that when we get to January, which this is the last game of December. Manchester United versus Newcastle United at Old Trafford. And I have once again rotated the starting 11 a little bit around. We got Anthony starting this game. Højlund is going to start this game as well. How will he go after he hasn't really had super amount of chances? You know, he's about to become a 3rd choice striker. He's going to have to impress. Whatever opportunities you get, Rasmus Højlund, I suggest you take them. Here we go. Oh, piss off Isak. Piss off Isak. He has gone a long way with the dink. Oh, we've come out too far. We have come out too far. Alexander Isak is a menace. The Swedish reincarnation of Thierry Henry just bridge kicks it through the defense and then dinks it with complete accuracy over the head of Andre Onana. I thought we had come out a little too far, but that's ridiculous. He is ridiculous. Have we signed the wrong Swedish striker? Should we have gone for Isak over Gyökeres? Unbelievable. We are down early. Up over the top. He will be onside. It's a nicely timed run. But Rashford, unfortunately, the ball roll. Still not. Oh, love that. Near post. Oh, near post. Højlund cannot get it past. And there's a yellow card for something. I'm not even sure what it is. I'm not sure. Anyway, Fernandes. Ball coming in. Yet to get a goal from a corner. Just get it under the bar. So many of these corners have gone over the top. Oh, I see the gap up the middle. I don't think I can shoot. We can lay it off, though. And the strike. by Anthony. I forgot to mention starting this game is wide. Honestly, have we even scored with Anthony yet this season? I'm not quite sure. But Isak has been running wild and scored straight away. We're yet to get a goal back. Oh, cheekiness from Rashford. Come on, mate. We need a little bit more of that. Like right here. Like right here. This is such great football, and Højlund will finish it off. Rasmus Højlund, you superstar. Rashford obviously was sensational in that build-up as well. Left foot finish to beat Nick Pope and to go level here at Old Trafford. Oh, seriously, that is a magnificent piece of football from Manchester United. That has to be one of the best combinations I reckon we've put together in a long time, and we needed it at this moment. And look at that, Fernandes, I didn't even make that tackle. Straight up the middle again. Go around. This could be an unbelievable start, and oh no! Højlund, mate, you would have literally been the starter for the rest of the calendar year, which is one more day. Oh, he's going to do it to us again the exact same way. This time, don't bring him out too far. What's he going to do? Onana, he actually makes the save. It somehow goes right back to Isak again, just like it did to Foden in the bloody derby. Like, seriously, bounce any other direction, but we deal with it that time. Oh, my God, they're getting feisty now, Newcastle. That is an absolute yellow card, no question. Anthony here. Oh, hello. Anthony. Oh, my God, Anthony, please. Left foot, mate. Left foot! It's Anthony! Prime Anthony! He has done it in the 83rd minute! That's what I'm talking about, baby. Come on. We have got this Brazilian goal-scoring machine on the end of a great chance, and he has maybe won us this game with his own boot here late on. The best player in the world, Anthony Mateus dos Santos. 5-star skill moves, 1-star weak foot, 999 finishing. The game is over, people. Look at the time, but we can maybe cap it off with a goal. With Lindelof off of the woodwork. We will never score a goal from a corner in our lives. Unbelievable. 2-1 win, and that is it. We come from behind again. This time we take all 3 points. Isak nearly did it himself for Newcastle, but we secure the win with, of all people, Anthony. That gets us the big dub. Oh, that is massive. And as if, like, you know, this little spell in the Premier League couldn't get much bigger, look at what is only 5 days later. Liverpool away at Anfield. Are you kidding me? But with us entering January means we now have a brand new striker, a pre-contract signing. Victor Gyökeres is here. I will be integrating him straight away into the starting 11. We're going to see what he's made of, but god damn it, he looks good. Ridiculous stamina, ridiculous pace, as well as jumping ability. My god, man. He has got fantastic stats for a striker as well. Deep 80s finishing there. And with room to grow as well. It's a fantastic sight. So happy to have him in. Now, as for these other players in our shortlist with De Jong and, of course, with Kerkez, you know, I would be honest in saying this, right? I would much prefer to get De Jong in over Kerkez, but oh, I don't know. Part of me thinks if we do get De Jong, we might not be able to get Kerkez. It just depends on who we can sell. Actually, wait a minute. Have a look at this. Suddenly, his asking price is 79 million. Was it literally not 100 mil something before when we last looked? Can someone please tell me what in the hell is going on here? His budget is now a little bit higher. His market value, well, look, let me just hit you with an £80 million offer. Hopefully this doesn't scare them away. It should be fine. Now his market value is back down to 77.5. They're going to say yes to it. We might not need to sell anyone. What in the hell has happened between then and now that he has suddenly become £20 million cheaper? Just like that, people, we have brought in a world-class midfielder alongside Victor Gyökeres. How good is that? Well, I reckon either Kobe Mino or maybe Lenny Yoro is going to have to be sacrificed here with Martinez coming back down. Let's just chuck out Mino for now. Put him at CDM. He seems to be thriving in that area. He gets only a +1 upgrade, but we can maybe train his position to become a just straight up CDM. I can't imagine it's going to take him, wow, 77 weeks apparently. But look, we'll just train him to become a defensive midfielder. But look, he is still going to fit perfectly into that role, like he fits perfectly into that Manchester United shirt. And look, I will actually keep the starting 11 like this, with De Jong and Kobe Mino in the midfield. I'd really like Mino's overall to get going pretty soon, you know what I mean? But nah, we'll keep De Ligt and Martinez. Despite the fact that Martinez was doing quite nicely in the midfield, I want to get that game time into Kobe Mino. That is until Ugarte comes back, at which point, yeah, Kobe, mate, you may be going back to the bench and you may be on some limited game time. We also have a new month, which of course means new scout reports. So I think we're pretty close to the end of these reports and nothing else new in the Gupta family. We have a max 75 overall player in Harry Bradley, but then they go and just, you know, tease us with a max potential of 76. Again, dude, you have one higher max potential than your overall. That's a piss take. How are you peaking at 16, mate? The rest of your life is going to be so sad. At least we get this fella, Matthew Skies, with decent overall, decent potential. We can bring him in. But we just out of nowhere go and add an 84 rated striker and an 87 midfielder. We were waiting for this window to do that. And their first test is going to be against Liverpool. Unreal. What a way to start off the transfer window, the brand new calendar year. But I'm going to tease you a bit. We're leaving it for the next episode. I'm sorry, but I mean, Liverpool away at Anfield with Gyökeres now and De Jong. That is too good. I'm going to keep the suspense going a little further, just so it really hits when the moment comes. We also still have to sign Milos Kerkez as well next episode too. We'll see if we can make that happen, make another sale or two happen. Oh my God, the team is taking such great shape and it looks awesome. I will see you then, people, in that next episode. But until then, be sure, of course, to like, and of course, be sure to subscribe if you've made it this far, not just into this video, but into this series, and you still haven't subbed, dude. I would really appreciate you doing so. We are kind of low-key getting close to like 1 million subscribers. I mean, let's just focus on 800K for now, but that would be amazing if we could make that happen in the future. But you guys are the best. Until next time, my name is themasterbucks. Catch you later, and bye-bye.